welcome back to the Naebot Naebot and to Shadows Over Loathing. I should be doing stuff. I have done all I can here. Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. No! I was talking to him. I don't want to. Greasy Steve gives you a serious nod. Sit down. What's up with the grim look, Steve? Got a serious job for you this time, kid, and it ain't gonna be easy. Not those last two jobs I could do with a challenge. That's an attitude that'll take you far, kid. Maybe right off a cliff, too, though. So what's the job? There's this vampire, a real mean SOB, that got one of our capos really steamed, like really steamed, as in literally steamed the guy to death. I'll leave it. It's one of those mistype vampires, you know, but real hot. And I don't mean hot as in good looking. I see. Maybe. The fight was in the steam tunnels under SIT. We managed to seal the thing up in there, but someone's gotta go take care of it for good. And that's where I come in, huh? That's the long and short of it, kid. Here's the combination to the door, but don't go in there half-cocked. He hands you a folded slip of paper in the sack of rotting vegetables. It's a melee weapon! You don't know what kind of vegetables they are, and you're certainly not going to open the bag to find out. Deals your muscle plus 4 sleep damage. How are these supposed to help? They're not. I just want you to throw them away for me. Or hell, keep them. I don't care. Swell. Thank you for that. Much appreciate. Alright. God. I almost died. I deserved it too. So we need to go down. Well, we go down into Rufus' lab. Oh wow. How? Hold on, I gotta do something. There's a thing. Let me just, bye. Okay, bye. Sorry, there was a message I had to take care of real quick. Alright, if you're walking near the banks of the Porkham River, a medium-sized chunk of sulfur laps up into the bank. It smells pretty bad. Still it. Fastulent gulch. Got this puts me down here directly. Excellent. There are a few hot flies buzzing around this vent. I feel like that's really important. Is this the lock? This is the one. The door has a combination lock on it. Use the combination Greasy Steve gave you. Steve's note says 1, 2, 3. Jeez. I know, and it's really easy to use your powers, Elisa, if I gave you any. Just saying. It's really simple. Goodness. You dial in the combo and the lock clicks open. Head inside. It's too hard. It's too hard, baby. Oh, can't handle it. Wow. This old disintegrated boiler is currently being powered by a bunch of burning garbage. The vampires seem to be enjoying the hot steam. I'm gonna consider the boiler. If you could replace the water in the boiler with holy water, that would put a crimp in their fun. You'd only need about 100 gallons of it. How am I gonna get 100 gallons of holy water? Hey, don't ask me. I'm just suggesting things. Hi, Serena. Wait, aren't vampires also allergic to running water, even if it isn't holy? Does steam count as running water? Convince a vampire that steam is deadly. I really want to, but like, My mysticality is 5? Why is it 5? Well, how has it dropped so much? What happened? They should all be at like 7 or something. I don't remember what it is. But it should be more than that. I can also just fight the vampires. I'm not too worried about fighting the vampires. Well, Serena does have power, so she can ban the next one. I really want to convince them that steam is deadly. I just can't. I'm just physically unable to. I'm sad about this. A group of nasty vampires is enjoying the steam. Their boss leers at you malevolently. Talk to them. You seem like you've got something to say. Me? I'm merely amused that those mob ruffians have sent a neophyte to clean up the mess which one of their own lieutenants could not. I will boil your blood like a sweet mulled wine, human, and my servants and I will drink a toast to your demise. Yeah, that is pretty much what I was expecting. I'ma fight them. We're gonna see how good this. There's 5 of them. Oh, you're immune to on fire. You're not. You've only got 11 health though. Let's. Oh, this is Sally. You can do some. Right, they could only. Oh, hot armor 6. Why does that make a difference? I'm to 10, 13, 13. Stop trying to kill Bloodthorn. You leave him alone. I guess I'll just do this. Oh, you're bleeding now. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm just gonna kill him anyway, so it doesn't make too huge of a difference. But can I do something about your bleeding? What do I have? This does. Let me just apply this to your face. Excuse me. I really enjoy that. That gives me joy. You're immune to that. You have 9. You won't have 9. That doesn't actually help me. Well, let me bleed or burn you. You're on fire. Ooh. Well, I could potentially kill 2 in one go. So let me smack you, I guess. This one will set on fire. This the leader. Steam fire. 9 hot damage, so that's just me. That's not that bad. I'll let him go then. I'm gonna kill one of these. This one's doing the most damage. So let me go ahead. 25 stench damage! 25! Ow. No, not Skeeters. No, not Molly. Oh, I get, oh, there goes Molly. There goes that vampire. Yeah, Skeeter, go. Get him. Well done. Good job, Skeeter. Good job. And thank you. I'm sorry, Skeeter, but it looks like you're gonna die in the next round. Because I'm not gonna heal your bleeding. I can kill both in one go, can't I? Well, this does 7. So let me... Well, no. No, I only have 1 AP. Okay, well, that's fine. It can't do what it was planning to do. Well, I'll just set you on fire for now. Call it a day. And then I'm going to smack you. The sounds. Good job, Skeeter, good job. Well done. Thank you, I'm nice full health now. Gonna take the steam out of the vampire's pipes. That's an idiom, right? Yeah, that works. Sure. It's a nice steamy sun on here. This old disintegrated boiler is currently being powered by a bunch of burning garbage. I'm a fish. Up there, apparently. You got a handful of steam. Some water just decided too hot to handle. That's hot? Damn it. Well, I'm not done fishing. I've already got as much steam as you want to carry. But I want to carry more. You don't understand. I'm all for doing more. That's all I get out of this. I only got 11 XP. What? Stingy. 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 Oh, she's so stingy. Where is it? Is it here? I think so. On the walk across campus, a head pops out of a storm drain. Haven't seen you around before. Around the sewer? That's strange. I spend a fair amount of time in them. I really do. Are you familiar with the greatest hoax ever perpetuated on the student body of the world? No, do tell. Buying new textbooks. It's a scam! There's no reason to buy a textbook new. Spare your wallet and spoil yourself, my friend. Buy your textbooks used. May I tempt you? How much money do I have? How much money do I have? Max HP perk. Whew. This textbook, Advanced Vascular Anatomy. This textbook is a comprehensive atlas of the human circulatory system. It even lists all of the campgrounds for white blood cells. Ah, the campgrounds. Yes, I need that for the summer. That still seems very expensive, right? And they want you to buy it new. I don't seem to need textbooks for what I'm doing here, but I want it. Sure, it's a deal. A good deal. And a great victory for free thinking. Don't ever buy our textbooks new, my friend, and don't let them ever make you think that you gotta. I went to university, and textbooks in general are just a full-on scam. They make so much money on that crap. Textbook, I already read that. He drops down into the sewer just as campus security guards turns the corner on a bicycle. Continue on your way. Alright, I'm back. I did it. The relieved grin. Kid, I honestly didn't expect to see you again. You got a real talent. Ah, it was nothing. Nah, don't sell yourself short. You got a real future in the organization. Well, that's probably the last job you'll be getting from me. You've done a fatal blow to the bloodsuckers in this territory. So if the boss has any more work for you, it'll be somewhere else. Good luck, kid. Thanks, Steve. See you around, Steve. Bye, Steve. I don't think I have. Take the book back to the antique store. Right. Cool. I still haven't seen cheese anywhere. If you guys have seen cheese, tell me because I forget. I legitimately don't remember where cheese is. If there is cheese. I could do that one. Maybe. Do I have 5 cotton candy? I know where to buy those. I've never heard of fly, but I know where flies are. I don't think I can hurt them. Where's cotton candy do I have? I got them fairly recently. Doesn't mean much when you have so much junk. I have 5. I have exactly 5. Sure. Don't do that. Muffin. You're not muffin. You're waffle. Waffle. Don't do that. Right. That was the wrong button. You're gonna go. I think it was here. No, it's the first one. You okay, Molly? You've got 5 whole minutes without saying a word. Oh, that's unexpected. Where'd you find the book? Huh? What's unexpected? What book? Oh, on a bitch somewhere. It's pretty interesting. Applied ballistics? You think we'll be needing to throw a 90-kilogram projectile over 300 meters? Because there's a real juicy diagram in here. Look! Gee, Molly, you could be the girl that revolutionizes gang warfare, except the opposite of revolutionize. Yay! I know this is the wrong place. Oh, okay. I was like, do I get any of these? You decide to take a shortcut between some campus buildings and come face to face with two fishermen who are hanging out in the darkened alley. They seem surprised to see you, and one of them makes wild gestures at you while yelling something. However, even if you could understand its language, that would be hampered a bit by the tremendous volume of water that pours out of the fisherman's mouth as it yells. Ew. The other one makes even more emphatic gestures and yells another few words at you. Alright, well, I'm gonna fight them. Here we go! 18. They all planning this with a sleaze damage. I don't like that. All your party of 3 physical. Reducing my mysticality. Can't have that. You just. Yeah. Now that's the water you were spewing everywhere. I get it. Thank you, Skeets. Thank you very much. Alright. I'm... So you just 3 to you. 3 damage. 3 and hot. 3. That's 3 hot damage. Just 5 physical damage. I have 3 AP. I can do a fair amount with it, honestly. Well, I'm gonna set you on fire. Because I can just kill this guy in one blow. Because of this nonsense. What is this again? Oh. Usable once per fight. That's interesting. I don't really need it. What do I have that I was thinking about? Plus 5. You do 5. No, it's okay. I'll set you on fire. I kind of want to see what this does. I mean, it does 5 damage, but it's the other one I was thinking about, so... Sure! Oh. Okay, well, it's a little underwhelming, but that's okay. I set that one on fire. I don't want to use that. Let's do this. Oh. Have more in the ring, of course. 18, so... Yeah, but it would reduce their muscle by 4, so that's... makes me happy. Skaters, get him! Well done, Skaters. -7 HP, Skaters! You're doing so well! You won! Plus you're super well hydrated now. Yay! Fishman, throw in a bucket of chum. This bucket contains a feast fit for a king as long as it's the king of some kind of disgusting fish kingdom and is thrown as a gross toilet. Increases your moxie by 1. I can eat that. That disturbs me. +1 all stats! Sweet! There. I'm going in. Excuse me. Hello. How's it going, Lordo? Ah, you know, another day, another flashback to the atrocities of war. Did you bring my tree, babe? Yeah, I got it right here. I got more secrets. Little violin stand for the serial number and a list of complicated and scary sounding chemical names. Thanks. Don't mention it unless you decide you want one later. In which case, mention it. You got it, man. I don't care. halls of SIT, you take a wrong turn and find yourself in a locker room full of goblins. As best as you can figure out from context, this must be SIT's varsity snapping towels at Butts team. Except the sport probably has a better name than that. Towel butt? Butt snap. Hey, what's your sport called? Foot base. Ah, that doesn't make any sense at all. What are you, a nerd of some or another kind? Hi, Michelle, what's up? The goblins twist their towels up into lethal-looking whips. Run the gauntlet. 5 sleaze armor. What does that mean? I'm gonna run the gauntlet. You power your way through a flurry of snapping towels, defending yourself by grabbing and throwing several bottles of hair oil, kicking over a laundry cart full of jock straps, and pantsing a few of the attacking goblins. Which, to remind you, are wholly asexual mushrooms with legs, so no worries about seeing anything R-rated. What am I doing? Which doesn't explain the jock straps, but maybe they're just traditional. What? 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 I'm disturbed on a number of levels. It's fine. It's fine. Hello, jerk face. I've come to talk to you. I don't know, it's just stuff. Did you? Oh. Do you know the one for free bed yet? About something else, apparently. Alright. What's up with all these bunk beds? University was getting rid of them, and find your sleepers, I say. You know, fair. Do you have cheese? No. Plus 2 bleed to a weapon? Scientists at SIT have achieved humanity's wildest dream, a razor blade that you can throw away. Graces? Oh, this is an offhand item. Instead of just shaking your fist angrily in the sky, shake this at it. It won't be any more effective, but it will be more entertaining to onlookers. I think, oh yeah, I have one of those already. I have one of these. I'm not sure. I'm just really sick of having one. Why are these 2 different prices? Purpose is a mystery. I already have one. Okay. But you didn't have cheese! We're going to... Where would cheese be? I want to see if there's anywhere here that has cheese. I don't think Crystal Store does, because it's for crystals. But... maybe the pet store? Ah, nuts, hold the line. I stepped in some kind of weird mushrooms. Spores all over my good dancing shoes, for crying out loud. Dancing as in actual dancing, or as in back alley shootout? Why'd I want a different pair for each? They ain't that dissimilar. She wipes the spores off her high heels and leaf and hands it to you as though you'll know what to do with it. You know, I do. In a relative sort of way. Hey! Hi, dude, what's up? It's a weird shadow pocket or pouch that reaches hide. I got my shadow hot dog. I do so. Hi. That's alright, the important thing is that you're alive and it doesn't matter that I forgot to send a canary down there first. Oh, Hermione! Wait! Did I... No, what? Did I not do the mine? Did I not do the mine? You happen upon a small rest stop type area just off the path with a rickety old picnic bench and a square brick bunker that is presumably a public toilet. Although a sign on the door says out of order, and the sound of flies buzzing inside doesn't incline you toward testing that claim. There's also a meat-operated blue cola cooler, which still has a couple of cans of soda in it. Although, judging by the rust, it doesn't look to have actually cooled anything in a while. Okay. I'll buy the soda, check the meat return luck. I got 5 meat back. Perfect. Did I? Did I not? I thought I had. Got my shadow beer. I thought. Maybe because I had to do the whole thing to get down in here. Was there something I was missing? Like... I've been here. I did the thing to be able to ride down here. But, and there's a crack in the... That must be important, the crack. Okay. See, there was a crack here before. And it is extremely locked. Very large odd spherical lock has full drills in it. Shine your light in it. Your flashlight reveals sparkly colored crystals inside. It's a geode. What do I do about that? Should I blow it up? Do I need dynamite? Table is bare except for a note reading I owe you one helmet. So I need dynamite. And that's not really giving me a hint about what to do to that. I don't have dynamite. Yeah, I don't have dynamite. Where would I get dynamite? There has to be a way. It wasn't in my list though, which bothers me that it's not in my thing. Pretty sure I got. I need dynamite! Where would I go? Probably either the... Would it be that hardware store that probably has dynamite? I don't remember if Beppo was full at all. And then spin again. A B-box, it's called. Kitty! Hey Greta. Fortunate I'm totally out of pets. I guess that's fortunate for the pets though. I wanted cheese. I don't have... Alright. What's at the hardware store? Nothing stopped me. Wild. Maybe stopped selling it a few years back because it was quote unquote killing everybody who used it. So more of an everything person. You have matches. I already had those. Did I sell my steel-toed boots? I thought I had this too. Okay. Pardon me. Going into your storage, don't mind me. This is where all that great stuff was. Got it. do like this. I ran out of the other things, so which makes me kind of sad. Ooh, this one's good. Sure, okay. Okay, you don't have anything. Change your mind about where to put the outhouse. Where did we put it? Oh, it's at the Sandwich Museum. Shoot, I didn't actually, crap, it doesn't let me leave. Oh, man. Let's do the pet store, I guess. Love that sense of humor, you got pet worms. Alrighty, I'll get the pit dug tomorrow and have the outhouse finished the day after. What else can I do for you? Oh, okay, so we sent it to the pet store. Did I not go check it out at the museum before? Future version of yourself strolls up to you and hands you a fat wad of meat. You know it's the future version and not the past version because you don't remember this happening before. Here, take this meat. Technically, I guess I should be repaying it to the future me, but that's me now, so you'll have to do. What? What's the point in giving me meat if I have to give it back to me later? You'll be making meat more easily later, so this won't seem like as much then. Just think of it as a no-interest loan. On the contrary, I am very interested. She rolls her eyes at you. Sheesh, future you's a jerk. Ah, yeah. Anyway, don't forget to pay you back, or the universe will probably explode or something. What do you mean? I just keep it then. What do you mean? Do you have the outhouse? Did I not? Oh, it's over here. Oh, good lord. Flush myself to the past. Aha! Hello, barrel of chum. It's a barrel of wriggling slimy grubs. Oh, you don't want to be pals with the barrel of chum. Barrel is sealed, but from the smell, you'd say it's full of decaying shellfish. This barrel is full of dirt, but you're sure there's something nasty hiding in it. And this one's full of pickles, probably for catching those fish that like eating pickles. The barrel of miscellaneous useful entrails. There's a mousetrap set up here. Disarm it. You disarm the mousetrap. Grady frowns. Hey, what's the big idea? It was an accident. Grady frowns. He walks over, resets the mousetrap, frowns again, and goes back behind the counter. Hello there. Hello, and welcome to Grady's Live Bait. I'm Grady, and this, he points at various directions, is my bait shop. Grady smiles. Nice to meet you, Grady. Can I see what you have for sale? Sure, can I introduce you to some minnows? Minnows? Yep, they wriggle quite vigorously, I assure you. Irresistible to hungry fish. No, I don't want any minnows. Well, that's alright. Maybe you'd like to look at our grasshoppers then. No, I don't think so. No grasshoppers. Gotcha. What about a nice full of grubs? Plump and juicy. Gross. No. Okay, then how about some leeches? Chock full of blood. This is awful. Well, if none of those strike your fancy, I think maybe you're not actually in the market for any live bait. I think you're right. Anything you need help with by any chance? Well, I'm always looking for people to dig up night crawlers for me. What are night crawlers? He reaches under the counter and pulls out a handful of wriggling worms, which he then waves in your face. Ah! Worms! You'll never forget that smell. Interested in doing some worm hunting? I insist on helping. Good deal! Dig up, let's call it 5. 5 good-sized night crawlers and I'll make it worth your while. Here, you'll need this. How will I know where to dig? Just follow your nose. You want another sniff to refresh your memory? He starts to reach under the counter again. No! I've got it. I'll be back when I have your worms. Pardon me. Can I see what's for sale? No? You're just like this. How dare you? Master has been rearmed. Sneakily disarm it. Click. Teehee. Master's disarmed and Grady has no idea. Did they give me anything for that? It sure did. Wanted cheese! Oh hey, stench. And ground smells like night crawlers. Plump night crawler. You dig up the terrible creature and shove it in your pocket. What ecstasy. What joy. I missed a whole thing. I forgot. Wait, I disarmed it. Does that mean anything? Hi, Greta, what are you selling? Totally out of pets. Good fronds are hard to find. Not gonna say anything about the mouse, okay. Fine, be that way. I need to change its location. So, hardware store. A squirrel chatters angrily at you from a nearby hollow tree, presumably trying to scare you away from its stash. A real tactical mistake on its part, since now you know where its stash is. It scampers away as you peer to the hole. You find not just the expected nuts, but also several wallets. That's a squirrel been mugging hikers. Maybe you should get out of here before it comes back with a knife. I did forget to, you. Give me a lot of meat. Okay. Perfect. Got my plump nightcrawler. Don't mind me, buddy. Don't mind me. Wait. Mind me. Nope. Don't mind me. I forgot. I do have to go back here. Go through here. Let me come up here. We talk to you. Change my mind about the outhouse. Let's put it in the cave full of mushrooms. That's not a choice. Nobody goes mushroom picking there anymore on account of monsters. Monsters? Yeah, well, that's the rumor. You ask me, someone just ate the wrong kind of mushroom and got a bad case of gibblies. Anyway, I'll get the pit dug tomorrow and have the outhouse finished the day after. What else can I do for you? Thanks. Wait, I wasn't able to go out. Right. Okay, now we go to, I think it's this one. In a thickly overgrown, and essentially sunless part of the woods, you happen across two large and burly vampires. They seem pretty ticked off. They're growling menacingly and shoving each other around and so forth. Some kind of spooky territory dispute? Or maybe one of them drank a tourist and the other was saving for a special occasion. The nature of their argument is unclear. What is clear is that these guys are very strong, and you'd better be pretty sure of yourself if you plan to do something before they notice you. Break it up, guys! Alright, you knuckleheads. Break it up! You step between the two vampires and shove them away from each other. What the? Hey! Don't give me none of your lip! You run a nice establishment here. You two want to fight, you can do it someplace else. Go on, get out of here. Two vampires shuffle away, muttering. One of them angrily throws his head on the ground. I got a vampire skull cap. That's what I want. Some vampires have imitating widow's peaks. But the ones who don't wear these hats that make it look like they have one. And stay out! Yeah, this is what I wanted in my life. Okay, there's no creepy crawlers. I could fight the mushrooms, but I don't want to. We're gonna go through the outhouse, because, you know, it's cursed. Gotta go through the cursed outhouse. Alright. The temporal anomaly does not look inviting at all. More mushrooms, gonna have to... Violence. Non-violence appears to be a non-option here. Violence, then. Oh no! Sally can't come with me! Ah, crap. Don't... No! Skaters! My skaters, get them! Heal yourself! Or, that, you know, that works too. I can approve that. It's only 5 health! Wow! What does this do? Only 3. Nine. They're weak little buggers just because I came over here. Shit. Alright, well. Here. Hey, yeah! Yay! Well, I mean, I could. What is? I mean, I could just throw 2 of those. Which again, all that time I saw that, and then I just. And it's done, and we win. Excellent. Good job, me. Well done. You taught those mushrooms a lesson. You're not certain they ever actually had the capacity to remember or forget. Got a mushroom spear. It's a story of its acquisition. This spear is long and painful, and nobody at the coffee shop is interested in it. Deals your muscle plus physical damage. Okay. More malevolent moving mushroom men. But that one's kind of cute. Alright, we're gonna massacre them. That's what I do best. Delicious. The cute one has to die first, apparently. So this is how we're gonna do. Alright, well I'm gonna kill you with 1 shot. So, let's see. This is a mush mother. Intends to deposit a fresh mushroom monstrosity onto the field of battle. Oh, you also have to die. I could kill you now. Set you on fire. Okay. Well, I'm gonna set you on fire. I'm going to set you on fire as well, because I calculated this like a dub. And I'm gonna hit you with a baseball. And then I'm gonna smack you. I know. Ah, 1 HP. How could you? Skaters, get him! Get him! Good job, skaters. Well done, skaters. Give me my 1 HP back. Thank you very much. I mean, okay, I can just do that. Out of the park! And you're very dead. So there's that. Mushroom spear, spores, 1 maximum HP. Yay, good job, skaters. You have once again asserted the superiority of mammals over mushrooms. Listen, they're just in my way. It's the only real problem I have. Hey, look, this is getting harder and harder. The third and final group of hostile fungi. Knock the spores out of them. This guy. So you're gonna be a problem, and you're gonna be a problem. You're apparently not that much of a problem. You might be a problem. I don't like that. I don't like that. Just in general, I was not a fan of what just happened there. Thank you. I appreciate. Poisoning? No. You, I'm gonna hit 1 shot. You, I can also kill. In 2 shots. So who else do I want to just set on fire? You. I'm gonna set you on fire. You, we're gonna do 2 of these. Good job, me, good job. And then we're just gonna do this. I don't want any of their boosts happening. 6 HP? 6? 5? That's unnecessary. Leave skaters alone! Why are you guys doing more damage? Why is that a thing? Stop it! It's just... ew. Why? Good job, skaters. Good job. Plus 1 AP. Good job, me. That has 1 health left. You're not on fire. You, I can kill him. Where's that, I guess? You're welcome. have 9 health. You have a lot. I don't want to deal with poison, so. I know, I'm probably gonna splurge out something else. Yeah, there he goes. He's gonna die the next round though, so it's not too big of a deal. Skeeters is also gonna die in the next round. And ow. Okay. So just do that. And then smack you. There he goes. Alright. That's cap in 2 different senses. Haha. This is not really a steak, but a steak-sized slab of mushroom stem. Steak is just easier to say than all that. Yeah, that's fair. 0 is the proper number. There we go. You have reduced the number of ambulatory mushrooms in this cave to 0. Well done, everybody. Good job. Good job. Good job. Ah, good. That's what I want to see. What's this? Whoever misplaced his axe probably did not know that trees do not generally grow in caves. Except they're dealing with mushrooms, so... This axe is very shiny and very sharp. It definitely hasn't been left in a dank cave for decades. Deals your muscle 3 physical damage and causes 2 bleeding. Dang. Dang. That was not too bad. Based on its unnatural appearance and aura, you'd say this is the source of the bad mushroom magic. Destroy it. There we go. It's just destroyed. Alright. Glad that's done. Anything else in here? Anything at all? I'm gonna go with no. So what does that do for... Oh, okay. Hello? Glowing mushrooms. Ooh, these fungi are all glowy! It's a weird black orb. Talk to you in a second. Don't worry about it. That's it. Okay, well, alright. Here. It's a weird shadow pocket or a pouch of something. You stick your hand into the hole, grab the first thing your fingers brush against, and yank it back out. You got a shadow milkshake. What you'd get if instead of a soda jerk, your local cafe employed a soda nihilist. Sorry. The shadowy pocket vanishes with another worldly pop. I feel like I needed the axe for something, and I sincerely don't remember what it was. Okay, so we need to go back and move it again. You find a decaying nightstand. It's guarded in a ditch, which is kind of a weird place to find a nightstand. Maybe someone got so mad about stubbing their toes all the time that they angrily drove it out to the woods and threw it out of the car. Check the drawer. There's all kinds of useless stuff in here. There's 2 things in here. What do you mean? I don't need to talk to you yet. Go back in time. I'll talk to you. I want to put the outhouse at the Sandwich Museum. They've already got a pretty state-of-the-art toilet facility there, but well, never hurts to have a backup, I suppose. Alrighty, I'll get the pit dug tomorrow and have the outhouse finished the day after. What else can I do for you? And that's it. That's all she wrote. Okay, we go back to here. No, wait, not the cave. I'm sorry. Catch a skittery movement out of the corner of your eye and quickly turn to face, well, nothing, it turns out. You were ready to face a bunch of spiders or something, but there's nothing here but shadows. It must have just been some tree branches moving in the wind or something. Oh, no, wait. It's the shadows. The shadows are just literally also spiders, it turns out. Because why not? So, speaking of damage and poison to everybody, I see what you guys are doing, and I'm already offended. Let's just do this. Skeeters. That's pretty good damage. Well done, Skeeters. I have 3. Just get rid of you. Have 6. So I can set you on fire. this one. I'm gonna set on fire. I really like fire. What do you say? Fire's nice. Well, it helps me out. Get rid of one. We're all gonna be poisoned anyway. But at least this next round will be. And we're just skaters. Skaters will be poisoned. Get him. A little overkill, but good job. You won! It might seem a little weird that your regular physical weapons can damage these weird shadow creatures, but hey, why argue with success? Nice. I wonder I'm upset at myself. To the museum! Ah, nuts. Hold the line, I stepped in some kind of weird mushrooms. Ah, okay. Hello? Dost thou have any smelly... Did I not fish in here? Ah, we're fishing. Why would I not fish in there? You fish up a bit of currency. It looks like you've got everything that was here. Good job, good job, good job, me. Okay. Little cemetery behind the church. Check it out. Oh, this tombstone engraved with Hobo code translated. Translate it. Code read, hollow tombstone, possible treasure. You check inside the stone and there is indeed some treasure. Satchel's lucky hat. This hat has a solid gold hatband and there's a tag inside that says property of Satchel Duggins. But help yourself if you find it in a hollow tombstone or something. 30% to meat drops. Very nice. Welcome to Sandwich Cemetery. Please be respectful of the graves. Also, check out how many of them were terrifying witches who were executed in the witch trials of 1692. I feel like you're far too happy about that. Covered in lichen. Okay. Rubbing paper. It's for making rubbings of historical graves and stuff like that. Thanks to the advancements in rubbing technology, you don't need any charcoal. I wasn't given the option yet, but I have 2 of those. Okay. Did I? I've already blessed. Okay. Let's go. Outhouse has another one of those time portals in it because it's apparently impossible for us to make a game that doesn't include a blatant Day of the Tentacle reference. Ha! 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 I plan on playing that game eventually, by the way. Day of the Tentacle. Welcome to Sandwich. Don't break the law, please. This discarded newspaper says it's March 3rd, 1692. That's a few days before the last entry in that diary from Putnam House. Somebody led this horse to this water, but the horse is finishing the job itself. Go ye fish. A water trough, fulfilling its destiny of hydrating a horse. Better not, you might accidentally give the horse a lip piercing, and who even knows how long it'll be before those are fashionable. Haha. Well, well, fish and well. Mate! There's only 3 on that time. More mate. Continue fishing, only 1 that time. Okay, okay, okay. See a trend. 2. It looks like you've caught everything that was in there. Yay me! Good job, me. Oh, hello, come right in. Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Not at all. I'm always glad to have visitors when my husband is out riding the circuit. My name's Waffle Bonnet. A pleasure. I'm Teresa Danforth. Handmade bed, which has been made, presumably also by hand. And no secret passage. There is zero reason for you to expect to be there, for there to be one. A nice clean wash basin, as one would hope it would be. I'm a fish in it! You relieve the basin of its contents, a handful of clean water. Yay! No sign, not much of sign of potion brewing here, unless tea counts. Oh jeez. What an unusual outfit. Whereabouts are you from? I guess you could say I'm from Ocean City. Oh, the big city! That must be much more exciting than our little village. Ah, don't sell this place short. The city is more modern, that's all. You said your husband's riding the circuit. What's that mean? He's a judge for the county. Most of the little towns out this way are too small to have their own courthouse and judge, so they save up their legal matters, and Clarence rides around to settle things once a month or so. That must take a while. Does it get lonely while he's away? Oh, our boy Tom and I keep each other company well enough. Your husband's still out riding the circuit? Indeed. Clarence will be gone for many days, but our boy Tom and I keep each other company well enough. Okay, you're just, alright. Talked to me automatically. I'm sure I appreciate that. A bunch of barrels. Grand. What's in here? The door into this house is locked. If only you had some way to unlock things that are locked. That's sarcasm. A regular church altar. One of the kids has left a gloopy jam sandwich lying on the corner. Anything over here? Some angry people, it looks like. Looks like a bunch of angry kids that are angry for no reasons. Excuse me, just checking your things, alright? It's fine. A group of 3 kids is gathered around a little girl holding an odd doll. Order! Come on, if we're gonna have a trial, we've gotta do it properly. I don't see why we gotta have a dumb old trial anyway. We all know she's guilty. Sniffle. I didn't do anything. Why are you so mean to me? 'Cause you're weird and an outsider. I only live half a mile down the road. I was born here. Yeah, but your family's outsiders. Your father wasn't born here. My family's been here for like 60 generations. Closer to 4, actually, but the larger point stands. The little girl bursts into tears. Intervene. Hey, you kids, what's going on here? Huh? Who are you? I've never seen you round here before. My name's Waffle. I'm, a traveler. Well, we're having a trial for that crybaby Patricia. I'm Tom, the judge, and that's Delia, the jury, and Peter's the executioner. Executioner? Holy jeez, kid. Well, we're not gonna literally execute her, probably. My boss says you shouldn't decide on the punishment till after the conviction. Well, how's that going? Not great. Patricia just keeps crying instead of presenting any kind of proper defense. I see. Ma'am, will you be my attorney? My tourney? Attorney. Will you be my attorney? Well, that's a good idea, actually. Then you can present the case, and she can cry as much as she wants. How's she gonna pay for it? My father ain't gonna lend attorney fees to some slanderizing crybaby. Guess I'll do it pro bono. Oh, thank you. So, what's the trial about? The defendant stands accused of 3 crimes: stealing Tom Danforth's, that is my, gold pocket watch, defacing the public outhouse with a very rude slogan about Peter Proctor, and making a weird doll. I didn't do any of those things. I've got the doll right there. Look, it's got 3 arms. That's weird. But it was regular when I made it. Starts crying again. Okay, what do I need to do? Well, we're at the part of the trial where the defense would submit evidence that contradicts one of the charges. Okay, bear back. You can't just leave. We're in the middle of a trial. Yeah, but what if I have to go? That's what I'm saying. You can't. No, I mean, but what if I have to go? You know. Look, kid. I can't just unload in the middle of a church. Jeez, lady. Alright, fine. I hereby suspend the trial for a short recess. Thanks. I'm a go-get evidence. This sign is written in crayon. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands accused of stealing Tom Danforth's pocket watch, making a dumb-looking doll, writing Peter Proctor's stinky, rude word, head, poopy head, on the wall of the outhouse. Okay, so I gotta go look at these different things, right? The sign reads, Sandwich Gazebo, vagrants not welcome. That's not very friendly, but vandalize it. You look around to make sure nobody's watching and scratch the knot off the sign. Take that, authority! Vagrants welcome! A state-of-the-art toilet facility. Investigate. You poke your head inside. There's some graffiti scratched on the wall. Peter Proctor's stinky doo-doo head. Make a rubbing of it. I have rubbing paper. You make a copy of the graffito for your records. Okay. I have that. I wasn't expecting your one side. Looks like this chessboard was abandoned mid-game. Make a move. You consider the board for a moment, then make a move. Now white is winning. Too bad, black. Sorry. It's an heiress, depicting several heiresses. I'll hide in and just say, excuse me, can I help you with something? No thanks, I'm fine. What I'm getting at is, why are you in my house? Oh, I'm just, looking around. Sigh, look, I'm not one to be inhospitable to uninvited guests, strangers, but I do have company at the moment, so if you'll excuse me. Oh, sure, no problem. Let me just, excuse me. You hide behind the heiress, hoping the Proctors aren't genealogically Danish. Fortunately, Mrs. Proctor doesn't seem to have noticed your move. Her conversation gradually returns to a less hushed, more easily eavesdroppable volume. Drop these eaves! Did I mention we've been picking out some new furniture for the bedrooms? Oh, really? Yes. Bureaus and armoires and such. Bureaus? I don't know. I found a delightful little nightstand for Peter's room. It even has a secret compartment in it for when he's older and needs to hide sinful lithographs from us. How charming. How interesting. Mrs. Proctor shoots you a stern look. Fortunately, she's too genteel to just throw you the heck out of her house. She returns to her conversation, though, at a level too hush for you to hear. Don't really have any reason to do that. Okay. We just, leads down to the root cellar, presumably. Enter. The doors are locked with an expensive German combination lock, requiring a 5-letter word. Maybe Peter? Oh, this is all I have to work with. There's no P's in there. Did we? Bartholomew Danforth, Patience Dunforth, Marianne Putnam, Joseph Putnam, Beatrice Proctor, Alicia Proctor. What's in those barrels? We won a year's supply of cream at the last county fair. Didn't expect them to give it all to us all at once. None of us even particularly care for cream. Would you care for a ladleful or even a whole barrel? Oh no, thanks, I'm good. I ran into Tom at the church playing with the other kids. He seems like a real smart cookie. Oh my, yes, he takes after his father. Always got his nose in a book. It'd be nice if they got to spend more time together, but the pocket watch Clarence got Tom for his birthday has helped. Pocket watch? Yes, a fine gold pocket watch, to help keep track of when he'd be back, Clarence said. Tom really cherishes it. Do you know the boy said he wants to be buried with that watch? Buried with it? Oh, wow. Does he? He wants to be buried with it, does he? I'm buried with it. Perfect. I'm gonna do something with that. Hello. I need more rubbing paper. Just gonna grab a couple, just in case. I'm gonna grab another one. Anyway, Danforth residents being converted into a gift shop for convenience. Why not take home a jar of sandwich cream? That was the village's chief export, besides witchcraft. Just because they had an exorbitant amount. Got it. Take a look. Okay, so it appears to be someone's diary. Little description on the front of the plinth says Diary of Delia Putnam, so that confirms that. Mostly it doesn't look interesting enough to be worth deciphering the archaic handwriting and spelling, so you flip ahead to the last page. 6th of March, 1692. Ugh, I hate that Peter Proctor so much. He thinks he can just go around being as mean as he wants to everybody, just because he has lots of money and lives in a big house and all. I should have used a much stronger curse, so it would have been worth the trouble. Wait a minute, this handwriting matches the graffiti on the outhouses. Tear the page out. You look over your shoulder and see the guard watching you. You're going to have to distract him if you want to get away with tearing a page out of this book, and then get away with the page you tore out of the book. Hello? No. Hello? Security guards keeping a close eye on things in here, which honestly isn't very difficult since there's only 2. Hi there! Well, hello, welcome to the Putnam House. Please don't touch the exhibits. Trick him into leaving. Hey, check. Sorry, ma'am. I just get paid to stand here and keep an eye on things. I don't actually know anything about the exhibits. I guess that won't work. Okay, what about something else? This ragdoll has a bunch of old pins and needles stuck in it, and for some reason has the word boring embroidered across its front. The little plaque on the front of the plinth says witches frequently use special dolls called puppets to curse their enemies. This one was apparently made to target a Miss Boring, though no one of that name is listed in the town records. And then in tiny text at the bottom of the plaque, the pins were not found with the puppet, but were added for demonstration purposes. You discreetly pull a bunch of the pins out of the doll and drop them on the floor. Fortunately, it isn't quite enough to quiet enough in here for the guard to have heard that. Sweet. Anything else? Everything in this house was destroyed by fire except these 2 objects, which were found concealed inside a metal box. You're of no use to me, Molly! Hey, looks like that change you made to the sign had an effect. There's a hobo hanging out here eating sandwich cream right out of the jar. Hi there. Enjoying the sandwich cream? Sure am. Can't get enough of this stuff. That's probably why everyone calls me Creamy Steve. Probably, yeah. Best sandwich cream in the tri-state area right here. It's a traditional recipe. Do you know any hobo code, Creamy Steve? Sure. I know 2 words. Is one of them cream? Yep. And the other one is here. Ask them about something else. Tell them about the hobo camp. You know there's a hobo camp over by Ocean City. I bet they'd be interested in this cream. Uh-huh. You think so? I'd love to share this with other like-minded individuals. Sure, you could set up an extremely specific trade route. Sold! Creamy Steve runs into the gift shop to get some more cream for the road. Alright then. Glad that was done. Wait. Hold on. Traces of strange plant matter in these tubs prove that they were used for brewing all kinds of foreign potions. Sure. The sandwich boasted the county's very first tripartite outhouse. Please do not attempt to use it, it is very old. So, where's what's-his-face? Peter Proctor. He was a duty head until the very end. Do I need to make a rubbing of yours specifically? Is there a reason? That's true. Yeah, I'd want to dig. You look, well, look at that. Tom got his wish after all. Tom Danforth's pocket watch. This gold pocket watch has to my son Tom on his 12th birthday engraved on the inside of the lid. A Okay, so this one, to 1692, he was a duty ed until the very end. He lived to be 12 years old. That's unfortunate. Make a rubbing. You make a rubbing of the gravestone. There's someone who will be very interested to see this, or at least that she will be very interested to see the look on his face when he sees it. Yeah? Yeah? This chessboard has clearly been left out on display as an allegory for the battle between good and evil. White is winning, representing the triumph of the witch hunters over the town's terrifying witch cult. Huh. I should flip that. This Arras appears to depict several important ancestors of the Proctor family in life, though due to the low resolution of embroidery used at the time, it's impossible to discern exactly who. Check the footnote. It's been pointed out to us that this Arras is unlikely to have been manufactured in the capital of the Pas-de-Calais department of northern France, and therefore it is merely a sparkling tapestry. There's no plaque on this table, and must have always been boring. According to the county records, these were the most expensive stairs in the county. They go to the full 1.5 floors. Go up. 1.5. God. Keep going until they hit the wall. Seems like rich people have just always had weird taste. Upstairs rooms are off limits while we catalog the contents. Please pardon our dust. This bedroom was traditionally given to the servants as it was felt by the proctors that it would be less of a tragedy if they got up in the middle of the night and fell down the stairwell. Wow. Miss Proctor's bedroom is especially off limits while we figure out how to deal with the strange mold we found behind the wallpaper. The Proctor's bedroom, home to the county's most extensive collection of cravats. The velvet rope is keeping you out of Peter's room, despite the fact you have legal authority to search it. Kind of. Get rid of it. You want to hook the velvet rope and stash it somewhere out of mind. This door is no longer blocked off. Go in. This legitifies things. Wow, this kid had his very own sculpture of a toy box. It's solid mahogany. Hold on. Custom child height window. This child's bed from 100 years ago is still nicer than any bed you've ever owned. Peter Proctor's nightstand, you presume. What's this one? A half-height dressing mirror. Bend over and take a look. Ah, okay. Search it. The only thing inside is a sheet of paper listing several things that have been taken away by the Historical Society for Restoration and Cataloging. A bag of fancy glass marbles and steel ball bearings. A fake spider made of horsehair and copper wire, stuff like that. Nothing that seems relevant to the trial. Check the hidden compartment. You reach inside the drawer and feel around until you find the little catch that makes the secret compartment pop open. Oh, what's this? Severed ragdoll arm. This seems suspicious, but isn't the problem with Patricia's doll that it has too many arms? Interesting. This is the Proctor's spare room, where they kept spares of all the expensive things they owned. This room is not part of the tour. It is also not part of the house. It's a room. What do you mean? All right. Well, can I go downstairs? Here we go. Okay. Do I have everything? I have. Ah. Sign is written in rough black wax. Today it's the trial petitioner who stands accused. The rest of the sign is too weathered and decayed to read. I have to distract him, but I sincerely don't know how. Do I not have like lockpicks or something? What a What do I do with paper clips? Stench armor by 3. How does paperclip help with that? What? I don't know. I don't know that I have everything. Okay, I'm back. Where were we? Patricia's accused of stealing my pocket watch, vandalizing the outhouse, and making a weird and asymmetrical 3-armed doll. I promise I didn't. Promises don't count in a court of law. You've got to prove it. But it's okay, Patricia. I've got this. I have evidence that proves Patricia didn't steal the pocket watch. Well, then present it to the court. Here it is. This is your pocket watch, right? Hey, yeah, it is. Wow, thanks. Where did you find it? I'd rather not say. It isn't evidence if you don't tell us where you found it. It might have been in our house or something. Alright, well, I found it in your grave. What? I'm a time traveler from the future. I heard your mom say you love that pocket watch so much you want to be buried with it when you die. So I went back to my time and dug up your grave to see if you were. And you were. And there it is. That's crazy. You're crazy. Possibly, but it's true. And the fact that you were buried with that watch, Tom, means that you eventually would have found it wherever you lost it. So Patricia didn't steal it. Tom squints at the watch in thought, then winds it and holds it up to his ear. It still works! The finest craftsmanship, still working after 236 years. They won't make them like that anymore. Okay, but this doesn't prove Patricia didn't take it. Maybe I found it in her house, or she will give it back to me or something. Maybe, but it is a closed loop now. We can't ever know how you would have gotten your watch back, because now you got it back because I just gave it to you. It isn't all you really wanted, was to get your watch back. You never really believed Patricia stole it. I would like to know what happened to it, but yeah, you're right. Sorry, Patricia. I hereby withdraw my accusation. Sniff. Thanks. No, because then you'll have 2 watches. Wait a minute. So where does that leave us? Because you've solved the matter with the pocket watch, kind of. Patricia's just accused of vandalizing the outhouse and making a weird 3-armed doll. I have evidence concerning the doll, I guess? You guess? That doesn't sound very evidential. What did you find? Well, I found this little arm that looks like it was torn off a rag doll, but if Patricia's already has 3... Let me see! Oh, yes, this is mine, look! Patricia holds up her doll, showing you the stitches where she fixed the hole left by the torn off arm. Wait, your doll was originally a regular 4-armed one? Uh-huh. I made it based on yours because I thought it was neat. Hang on, a 4-armed doll is regular in 1692? Not everywhere, but around here, yeah. I get so bored. I wanted something different, so I made a doll with 4 arms. But I'm not allowed to be different, so I had to tell Mom and Pa it was the regular fashion for dolls, and I don't know, it just became a thing. I think I get it. So you were mad because you thought Patricia had out-differented you by having an asymmetric doll. Yeah, I'm sorry, Patricia. That wasn't fair. Your doll's really good. I like it better than mine. Oh, thanks. I forgive you, Delia. Our dolls can hug and make up, hee hee. See, that's funny. I just noticed the fabric on the missing arm has gone all stiff, like it's really old or something. Yeah, I brought it back here from the future. Where did you find it? We haven't really resolved what happened. Ugh, who cares? It's just a stupid rag doll. If your parents had any money, you two could have real dolls instead of making your own out of trash. I found it in a secret compartment in Peter's nightstand. Why you? Yeah, that figures. Not surprising in the least. Charge dismissed. They just let that go. So what's left? You cleared Patricia on most of the charges, but she's still accused of vandalizing the outhouse. Does it still count as vandalism if it's true? Hey! Yeah, it's vandalism either way. Just checking. I'll be right back. What? Again? Do you have some kind of guts problem? Yeah, I must have eaten some bad, whatever people eat in the late 17th century. Okay, well, try and get it all out this time. I hereby suspend the trial for a short recess. Thanks, man. I have no idea what to do. Doris' house is locked. If only you had some way to unlock things that are locked. I don't know. Is there a lockpick anywhere? All the titles look pretty boring, though. Well, did what I do, did that change anything in the future? Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, this is still here. I need to distract you. How do I distract you? What do I do? I don't understand. How do I distract him? She doesn't do anything. More modern convenience has been provided for your modern convenience. One toilet, zero privacy. I also haven't figured out what the 5-word was. That must be the next part. I cut a delicious oyster in there for reasons unknown. Looks like you cut everything that was in here. Good. What? What could possibly? Up yours, White. It's an heiress, putting several heiresses hide behind it. Any ideas? Like, any ideas at all to you who are watching about what the 5-letter word would be? I'm limited on letters. The Danforth family is here. I didn't mean it. I might have to look it up because I'm stumped. Oh. But where's the key? Haven't I already gotten the metal detector? Did I not get the metal detector? I have so much garbage. These drops. I forgot to look at the other book I got. Did I get a metal detector? not get a metal detector? Why not? Um, okay. Well, ha, eh, Okay, so I did read something that was hinting towards that part that I forgot about. So so I have a date now. It's the 1692, March 3rd. So I can, go through here, go to Ocean City, go to this one, I think it is. Yes. It was 16 here? No. 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 Stuck. No! What's this one? What are you looking at? This morning, a new sculpture was revealed in Goldthwart Park, donated by Ocean City Controller Margaret Smudge. The sculpture, which consists of 5 jagged, pointed rocks arranged in a rough circle on a small concrete plinth, has been variously described as avant-garde, thrillingly pointy, and fine, I guess. Wait, are you writing this down? Hi, Mom. Bye, interested onlookers. Well, okay then. Sure. None of these were new. French government re-annexes tavern. Minister of Cognac signs peace treaty on stained cocktail napkin. What am I watching and why am I watching it? Okay. So there was something with dates on it. Vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. Hey, manhole! I'm just gonna go in here real quick. Don't pay me any minds. Did not like that noise. He stepped through the hole in the wall and down a short tunnel and emerged in front of a whole crowd of yelling fishmen. This almost sends you into a panic until you realize they aren't yelling at you. They're yelling at 2 fishmen pummeling each other in a boxing ring. Looks like you've discovered a literally underground fighting league. Oh, okay. Guys, focus completely on the fight. First rule is club for club. The second rule is also club for club. They're really going at it. Yeah, this guy almost looks human, apart from the gill flaps and the big fishy lips. He's either commentating the boxing match or practicing to be a world-class gargler. Huh, you don't get many humans down here. You heard a bet or to fight? How does betting work? It ain't complex. You place a bet on the next round, and if the fighter you pick wins it, I pay you. Since you're a human, I assume you're betting meat. I can cover that within reasonable amounts. It's round by round, not the whole match. Nah, we got no idea how long this fish gonna go. It could be days. It's about fighting, so I can join in on the fighting. Sure you can. Only rule is bare knuckles only, no weapons. Plus, this is the title bout, and we can't interrupt it. Sharky and Tommy been going 21 rounds already, so if you want to fight, you gotta jump in there and beat them both for the title. What do I get if I win? He holds up a large tarnished brass companion belt which is heavily encrusted with glistening fishman eggs. Huh. I can't fight? No weapons allowed. So do I unequip this? Get in the ring. I can still do everything else. Ha! I'm gonna die. Alright, so for 5 damage, that's not too bad. Well, I can set you on fire. And I can set you on fire. For you, I can... get some extra damage in. And... give me 2 more action points. My eye. Okay. Let's do this one. And you as well, because it'll make you do even less damage and such. There we go. And now I'm just gonna punch you. I do 19 physical damage! Yeah! Let's go! I feel like I cheated still. Unbelievably so. Okay, well you have like 2 health left. So I'm just gonna throw a rock at you. Hiya! I win! I feel like that should count as a weapon, but you know, I'm not gonna worry about it. And I'm gonna punch you. Ta-da! You win! The announcer grudgingly gives you a championship belt. You scrape the eggs off of it and stash it in your sack. Got a championship belt, Fishman Row, hundreds of lives in the palm of your hand, disgusting, monstrous lives. Punch a man a fish and he'll thank you. Teach a man to punch a fish and someday he might win a belt like this one. +5 to melee weapon attacks. Sweet. An accessory. Heather might. Yay! Skeeter goes stronger for some reason. Tommy and Shark pick themselves up and go back to pummeling each other, probably just for something to do. Hooray! I bet you. I could bet. I want to place a bet. Place 5B. Phew, go shot, more confidence, kid. Well, I bet's a bet. Who you are betting on? Jack the Shark, Sharky, or Tommy Locron? Lotran. Sharky. Alright, 5 on Sharky. It's a bet, girl. Bell rings and the fighters approach each other. Round 23, let's go, girl. Watch the fight. The 2 fighters charge furiously at each other. Sharky surprises Tommy with a left hook. He growls, unfazed. The 2 of them are on their guards looking for an opening. Sharky punches Tommy in the face really hard. Tommy topples like a felled tree. The bell rings. Sharky wins! Congratulations, kid. Have another round. What if I bet 10 meat? I bet pedestrian, but that's fine. Who you betting on? Jack the Shark, Sharky, or Tommy Locha? It's Tommy this time. Alright, 10 on Tommy. It's a bet, girl. Bell rings and the fighters approach each other. Round 24. Let's go, girl. Watch the fight. 2 fighters charge furiously at each other. The 2 of them are on their guards looking for an opening. Sharky punches Tommy straightforwardly in the face. Tommy punches Sharky in the face really hard. Sharky bounces off the ropes and falls to the mat. Bell rings. Tommy wins! Congratulations, have another round. I'm pretty sure I'm just getting my money back. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'll be at 25 me. Hey, we got a high roller here. Who you betting on? Jack the Shark, Sharky, or Tommy? We're gonna do Tommy again. Alright, 25 on Tommy. It's a bet, girl. Bell rings and the fighters approach each other. Round 25. Let's go, girl. Fight. The 2 fighters leave. The 2 fighters leave their corners carefully, sizing each other up. They dance around, testing each other's defenses. Tommy lands a hard uppercut right to Sharky's jaw. Tommy punches Sharky straightforwardly in the face. Sharky catches Tommy off guard and nails him with a rising uppercut. Tommy topples like a felled tree. The bell rings. Tommy loses. Oh well, can't win them all, chum. Hurl. Give it another try. You'll make that back in no time. Okay. I'm good. Oh. Eh. Why is I should have read that. It's fine. Nice. You caught a black bottle. You tossed it in your fish sack. There's water here, and you have a fishing rod. Surely these things can be used together. Thanks, man. They sure can. Yay! Yay! Okay, climb it. It's a calendar from 11 years ago. Take a closer look. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. What happened on that date? Didn't I already get that? I thought it was here. Go back to the past. So okay. Really? Really? Was that it? Was that really? Hold on. I'm gonna be very upset if this is the right here. Hold on. I gotta dig. Got it. Okay. Any more? Oh yes. Okay. Cool. Fantastic. Going back to museum. In a ditch next to the dirt road you're walking down, you spy a pile of coal mine tailings. It must have fallen off a truck or something. You remember your history of rocks professor telling you that you could extract a little bit of hair grease from this stuff if you really put some elbow grease into it. Extract the oil. Yay! That's what I've always wanted. Okay, so this one. Pull out some of the pins. You discreetly pull a bunch of the pins out of the doll and drop them on the floor. Fortunately, it isn't quiet enough in here for the guard to have heard that. Okay, now I talk to him. Turns out, this is what I had to do this whole time. I didn't talk to him after pulling up the pins. Hello, welcome to the Putnam house. Please don't touch the exhibits. Hey, a bunch of pins fell out of that doll. Sorry, ma'am, I just get paid to... What did you say? Some of the pins fell out of that weird voodoo doll or whatever. That might be dangerous. Someone could step on them. Aw, jeez. He goes over to the display and starts picking pins up off the floor. This plinth has an old book on it. Take that and I'm gonna tear the page out. You clear your throat loudly to cover the sound of the paper tearing and stuff it up your sleeve while flipping back to the front of the book. Good job, me. Well done, me. Is that all I needed? I don't actually know. I hope it was. Okay. Excuse me. Pardon me. Okay, I'm back. Where were we? You cleared Patricia most of the charges, but she's still accused of vandalizing the outhouse. Does this still count as vandalism if it's true? Hey! Yeah, it's vandalism either way. Just checking. I have evidence that proves Patricia didn't write the graffiti. Alright, let's see it then. Ahem. I have here 2 pieces of paper. This one is a rubbing from the outhouse showing the graffiti in question. Peter Proctor's stinky, Yes, that's the graffiti in question. Alright. Grr, my father basically owns this crummy town. You won't get away with this slander, Patricia. Technically, it's libel, not slander. What's the other piece of paper? This is a page from someone's diary. Someone who clearly thinks Peter Proctor's a stinky doo-doo head, and if you compare the handwriting to the graffiti, they're a perfect match. Wow, they sure are. Whose diary is this from? The diary this came from belongs to Delia Putnam. What? Give me that! She snatches the diary page away from you. Wait a minute, I don't remember writing this. Hey, this is dated 3 days from now. Paper is really old too. What's going on here? I already told you guys, I'm from the future. I saw this from a museum. My diary was in a museum? Wow. So you admit that I wrote the graffiti. Yeah, whatever. It isn't libel if it's true, right? Hey! Yes, that's correct. And in any case, the charge against Patricia is hereby dropped. You do owe someone an apology, though, Delia. Yeah, not you, duty head. She means Patricia. Sorry, Patricia. It was Peter I was mad at, and I didn't mean to get you in trouble for it. And it's okay. He is a duty head. Hey! What's next? Everything's been accounted for. Congratulations, Patricia. You've been acquitted of all charges. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Miss Waffle. No problem. I was happy to help. Is there anything we can do for you in return? Well, there is one thing I'm curious about. Do you kids know anything about witches? Witches? You mean like black magic, consorting with the devil, that kind of thing? Yeah. Check out this Rube who thinks witches are real. Yeah, that's just scary stories. Parents tell their children to make them go to bed on time. So no witches, no witch trials, nothing like that? Nope, not that I've ever heard of. My dad travels the whole region on his court circuit. Okay, thanks. Alright. Alright, cool. I still don't know what this is supposed to be. Okay. Well. Wait. Oh. Kids are hanging around and chatting amicably. It's nice to see them all getting along. Show Peter the rubbing of his grave. Hey Peter, come here a sec. I just didn't do this. I would have ruined the whole future. What do you want? I've got something to show you from the future. Like I care about anything you have to show me from your dumb, poor future. Oh, I think you'll be interested in this. You hold up the rubbing of his tombstone and waggle it in front of his face. Hello, I'm Peter's grave. Peter grabs the rubbing and stares at it. What? That's right, kid. Duty head. Right there. On your own gravestone. That's what happens when nobody respects you. Because you're an arrogant jerk to everybody all of the time. But you're young. And you've still got time to change. See what I'm saying? Okay, fine. I'll try to be nicer to people. Goodbye. This is terrible. I'm not done. Asked to borrow Delia's house key. Hey Delia, can I borrow the key to your house? Excuse me? I need it for a time travel thing. She probably wants to burglarize you and make a killing on the antiques market in the future. That wouldn't work. If she took something from now into the future, it would still be new. Antiques aren't valuable unless they go the long way route. Look, why actually do you want my house key? Well, I'm not exactly sure, but apparently your house catches fire sometime in the future, and I think it might be a good idea to prevent that. Wow, yes, I agree with you. Unfortunately, I lost my key when I was out playing in the countryside. Do you have some kind of magic future way to find lost keys? Well, maybe I'll think of something. Anything else? Okay. Now I need the metal detector. Alright, what happens in the future? I'm curious. You're still here. What about you? Antique dolls, stay here. Oh, look at that! The last page has been torn out by some history-hating scoundrel, no doubt. Yeah. History hating scoundrel. That's me. I think for the detector, I need to go to SIT, and I need to go to Rufus's lab. You decide to take a shortcut between some campus buildings and come face to face with two fishmen who are hanging out in the dark end alley. Okay, it's just that again. Okay, so I'm gonna fight. 18, 19. We'll just do this for now. That was very focused of you, Molly. Nice, nice. Still gonna be weirded out by that for like all of eternity. That's why I'm just gonna kill you. Okay. You, I'm going to set on fire. And set on fire. And I'm gonna throw a rock at you. And you, I didn't re-equip my weapon. That's okay, my punching's got power. Ow. Oh. Right. Well, you're not dead yet for reasons. Let's just cover you, I guess. There's like 1 health left. Skaters, you could have stolen from the other guy. I want to smack you. Okay. Very nice. Hold on, let me re-equip my weapon. Where is my mop? My mop is very important to me. Here we go. Where's your metal detector? Newfangled metal detectors! Ask Rufus if you can borrow it. Hey Rufus, can I borrow your metal detector? Sure, if you have a good and specific reason for needing it. I need it to find an old key so I can stop a little girl's house from burning down 230 odd years ago. That's good enough for me. Knock yourself out. Thanks, man. Thank you. Okay. Now that I've done that, I gotta go back here. I want to go check out a couple of places because we still need like 2 more worms. You see your past self coming up the road towards you. Remember that 300 meat you owed you. Maybe you ought to pay that back so the paradox doesn't destroy casualty or something. Causality. Or anything. Bear back. I don't know why. We already know this conversation. What a cornball joke. Or frankly, embarrassed you have made it. Continue on your way. Are there any worms? Slugs? Beautiful flower stands in defiance of rainy nature. It smells as good as it looks. Yay! Meat hidden in pipe. Let's go through it, I guess. Yes! Worms! Yes. Pipe shoes. He's asleep still. Nothing else. Okay. No dynamite here either. I'm still stumped on that too. Is there anything else to fish in here? I'm fishing. guessing. Nice. So much fishing to do. My goodness. Alright, I got everything. Alright, moving on. I was at the lighthouse. Dang it. That's okay. That. We've been to the mine. I really worry about the fish I've gotten out of most places, just saying. Let's see. Oh gosh. Your first yourself turns up again, this time lugging an old wooden crate. Here, take these. Huh? These what? It's a case of antique bandages. They'll come in handy. But I can't use them. I'll have to keep them so I can foist them off on another and close the loop. You're just sticking me with a pointless errand I'll have to do later. Sigh. No, dummy. You use these ones, then ask Charles Wallace for the crate of old bandages that Murray left in the storeroom. That's where I got these. But didn't you get them from yourself like I'm doing now? No, I used those. Look, just take them. Jeez, you've got a lot to learn about causality. That's what kind of sticky old bandages. Why would I do this to myself? I'm with myself on this. Is there any stinkiness out of here that I can dig up? At all? Anything? That toe is still here. Right. Just double checking, okay. Apparently I can still fish in here. Good. It's not things I wanted, though. Dang it. Okay. So go to the distillery real quick. Vampires. We are all 3 vampires. It's the best fishing spot. It totally is. You push through the woods and onto the small clearing and discover a group of 3 vampires, because apparently you aren't allowed to discover anything good in any of these clearings. Well, I say 3 vampires, but there's 1 vampire, 1 bat, and 1 small cloud. So it could just be a vampire, her pet bat, and leftovers of a bean's lunch. I assure you, we are all 3 vampires. Ah, crap, she heard me. Oh, we're gonna fight them. Like we always do. Hey, what's up, mobster? Causes 3 bleeding, spooky damage, reduces moxie and muscle. Okay. Well. Let's go ahead and do this. And get him into a nice spot. Rude. Get him! Get him! Good job, Skeeter. Good job. All 3 of these will kill you. Like this. Hey. I think you're just trying to brush off baseball. Yeah. You won. I wonder which one of them was Harpo. What kind of question is that? What do you mean? Is there any dirty socks around here? There is! Perfect. A plump nightcrawler. I got 5! Must squirm through because I can. Was there anything else in here? Answer's new. Okay. So I can do that thing. What's that Beppo's? What is Beppo's hole? I don't even remember what this is. Ah. Okay. Read the fine print. Purchased this plot in 1903 with the stated intention of creating a shark sanctuary. He managed to dig one decent-sized pit before he could fill it up with sharks. He filled himself up with spiders. Or perhaps more accurate to say, the spiders filled it up with themselves and their offspring, their teeming hordes of awful venomous offspring. It is the opinion of Crystal Dream Lake Historical Society that Beppo's hole should be avoided at all costs. In fact, he probably shouldn't have put this placard here, or included it on any of our maps. May those who leave behind forgive us. Ah, jeez. Right, okay. I need to find the, can't open the letter because you don't have a letter opener. I know it's frustrating, but you have the logic behind it is sound. Don't have a letter. Absolutely right. Okay, there's nothing here. Challenges me to a cheeky squirrel challenges you to a race. It's a difficult course involving several jumps and climbs. Race this fool! Dang, that squirrel's fast. You cross the finish line first by a hair. Both you and the squirrel collapse by the lake, panting, sweating, laughing, clapping each other on the back. What a great day. Moving along. Alright, glad we did that. I need to go back in time so I can change the location of the thing real quick. I need to change my mind about the outhouse. I need to go by the pet store. Thanks a lot. Then go back over there to the pet store. The trees in this clearing are tagged for felling. Seems some big city construction companies planned on crafting a giant crossbow to kill God. Untie the tags. Not today, big city construction company. Not today. Perfect. Excellent. I'm glad we did that. There's really nothing. Sorry. That's alright. Go back in time. Hello. How's the worm hunting going? I'm done. Fantastic. You hand over the worms. As promised, honest pay for honest work. I can't help but think that revolting pay would be more appropriate, but Grady feeds you to that thought by pulling a flower pot out from behind the counter and handing it to you with a grin. A potted nightcrawler? A nightcrawler in a vessel full of its own food, which is also its own waste. Thank him and leave. I can't believe you would do this to me. What was the point? I don't even know what that's for. I bet it's important. I just don't know why. I'm gonna go change it back to the museum. No! Oh hey, there's your past self over there. Here's your chance to hand over the crate of old bandages. But wait a sec. It occurs to you that you haven't gotten the crate of bandages from Charles yet. The crate you have now is the one the future you gave you. And she said she used those. Won't giving yourself these bandages screw up the timeline? Yeah, do it anyway. Here, take these. Huh? These what? It's a case of antique bandages. They'll come in handy. But I can't use them. I'll have to keep them so I can foist them off on another me to close the loop. You're just sticking me with a pointless errand I'll have to do later. Oh geez, were you really such a whiner back then? So much that you'd refuse medical supplies from your own self? Good grief, how embarrassing. No, dummy. Use these ones. Then ask Charles Wallace for the crate of old bandages that Marie left in the storeroom. That's where I got these. Or, well, that's where you would have gotten them if you'd gotten around to it. But since it's the same crate either way, it shouldn't matter as long as you say the same thing as your future self said, right? But didn't you get them from yourself, like I'm doing now? For crying out loud, were you not even paying attention? This is mortifying! If you ever run into the future you again, you're gonna have to apologize to her. No, I used those. Lying to yourself probably doesn't really count as lying, even if it's a different yourself. Look, just take them, jeez. You've got a lot to learn about causality. Okay, fine, jeez. Right? You know, it's fine. You don't need to worry too much about it, honestly. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Pardon? What's this? Oh. Forgot to... I'll take it. You never know when else I need to destroy some more termites. Alright. I need to talk to you. The Sandwich Museum! Thank you. Alright. There was... the... forest. So I'm gonna set up a little lakefront reception stand here. Although from its abandoned state, doesn't look like there's been much refreshing going on in a while. Also, depending on when you get this random encounter, it might not be particularly near the lake. Maybe that's why. There's a meat-operated red cola cooler here, which is still looks like it'll be working in order. Cool. Check the return slot. The return slot is empty. Darn. Okay. This chalk may have been used to bathe human sacrifices before the ceremony. We don't have evidence of that, but it seems possible. It's just... This is a horse trough. Actually, it's a water trough. I don't know why I said that other thing just now. I wonder why. So you search the woods. Not the woods. She said she lost it. Would I need to be back in time for it, maybe? Hello, horse. I don't think so. Doesn't really make sense for me to be back in time for it. Where did... here. Okay. Yes, horsey? You've much to say? I feel like I have to keep running around for this. But... No, horsey! Let me look real quick. Okay, so it does happen random. I know it's past 8. Calm down. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You spend some time poking around in the woods near Sandwich Village with Rufus's metal detector and unearth a nearly impressive pile of trash before finally finding what you hope is Delia's house key. Got the rivets, scrap metal chunk of lead, and an approximately 240-year-old house key. Wow! Then you write Rufus SIT steam tunnels on the metal detector and stick it in the mailbox. Okay, I guess I don't need that anymore. Cool. I'm glad I got that done. Let me just go back in time. Yeah. Yes, Horace, I'm sorry. Door to this house is locked. Unlock it. You check your pockets for an appropriate key. Unlock the door. You brush off as much of the loose rust as you can. As you think you can get away with it without turning the entire key into loose rust. Then slide it into the keyhole and carefully turn it. The lock clicks open and then the key completely disintegrates. Enter. You peek in the front door and look around. It looks like nobody's home, which makes sense considering the door was locked. Snoop around. Yeah, I'm not sure why I even gave you the choice there. We both knew you were going to choose Snoop. Yeah, for real. This must be Delia's bed. Looks like there's something behind it. This oil lamp is kind of uncomfortably close to this curtains. Move it. You carefully pick up the oil lamp and set it on the mantelpiece. That seems much safer. Did you know that the oil in this kind of lamp comes out of a sperm whale's head? Tell me more. Oh my god. Okay, see. Sperm whale fat renders down into pretty good lamp oil, better than other whales. But more importantly, they also have a reservoir full of really good oil in their heads. As much as 500 gallons of it, and nobody knows why or what it's for. So once people realize that sperm whales were relatively populous within sailing distance of the colonial coast, it sparked an entire industry. The whaling industry in the colonies began in the 1640s, but that was a fair bit south of here. However, just 2 years ago, in 1690, whalers started working out of the islands around Lieutenant Harbor, or rather, what would eventually come to be called Lieutenant Harbor after its accidental enlistment and promotion during the War of 1774. And within 100 years, those islands became the whaling capital of the world, until of course the whales ran out. But the industry was still able to flounder along until the invention of kerosene in the 1850s. Anyway, the point being, this lamp is really state-of-the-art technology around here. That's very interesting. Thank you. Much better. A white ceramic plate painted with a nice forest scene. Pretty. No witch's brews here. Maybe a witch's stew. Probably just a regular person's stew. A nice antique dining table, eventually. And I think that's it. Alright. Okay. Do I? Nope. Okay. What does that do for me? Let's find out. I want to finish this part at least. If I can, maybe. In somewhat good time. It would be cool. Things change. No. Wait. There is a sign. No, some blood stains. Jelly. Now this would have changed, yeah. Putnam House, which is nothing particularly unusual about it except that witches lived there. Most have the Putnam family's possessions have been stored for cataloging and preservation. But some notable pieces are on display here. Please do not touch. There's an old painted plate on display here. Take a look. This is the plate that used to be on the Putnam's mantelpiece. It held up nicely over the last 236 years. The plaque on the plinth says this plate commemorates the founding of the town of Sandwich on All Hallows Eve. How witchy can you get? You take a closer look, and the plate does indeed have a date on the painted filigree around the edge. 31st October 1626. Interesting. The plaque says this iron pan was probably for regular cooking, but we're pretty sure it was also used for making small batch potions sometimes. Okay. Glad I did that. Wait a minute, didn't this house have a cellar? Dig! You dig, revealing a crumbling set of stairs leading downward. Go down! I'm so surprised still at the stuff that I find. What's this? Investigate. Empty shelves, nothing but burned books. Books! Shoot! The books! I haven't read this one yet. Dang it! Book full of diagrams and veins and arteries, and a third kind of blood vessel you didn't even know about until now. It's complicated. It's gonna take some blood, sweat, and tears to get through it. I'm gonna read part of it. You memorize all of the vein maps, and in doing so, discover a bunch of extra blood in weird corners of your body. Comprehensively veined, you learned where all your blood is. 3 maximum HP. You're so delighted by this, you throw the book up into the air, and a passing bird grabs it and flies away. Enjoy it, bird! Have fun! Perks. Okay, I can buy this now. I got them all! Be proud of me. Okay. Ancient books, there's a weird shadows thingy, don't like it. Investigate. These ancient chalk marks are mostly rubbed away and indiscernible, but they might once have been part of an ancient ritual circle. In the middle of the circle, you see a broken pieces of an old pocket watch. Was there actual witchcraft going on here after all? Spooky. Huh. Okay. Hello? 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 A shadow rift! Step through! My favorite. I am the cat. Eat the mice! Eat it! Eat it! Okay, so I gotta chase them into the abyss. Come on. Come on. Go. Go, go, go. That's right. Do a cat thing. Aww, into the stretch. Into the abyss with you. Ah! Ah! Do a cat thing, yeah. No, no, no. Be scared. Be scared of me. Part of the nothingness is missing here. You go in there. Last one, last one, last one. Come on. You get in there. You get in there. That's right. Oh. A throbbing ring of negative energy around an oversized rat shape. You should ask Jessica about this next time you see her. Who's Jessica? Is that the gal at the antique shop? I don't remember. Okay. Is there anything else in the nothingness? No. I am particularly thrilled at being a cat. I'm not sure I can express this of how happy I am at being a cat, even a stick figure one. Leave this rat race behind. Yes. Who's Jessica? I want to look into this. Just you can find the code by going to the house in the present and look closely at the picture frame. You will find the date. I thought I present. Okay. Which house am I supposed to go into? It doesn't have a picture frame. Which picture frame? What picture frame? What picture frame? Picture frame. The Proctor's house. Which one was the Proctor's house? Is that this one? Yeah. Which? Picture frame. What picture frame? Oh my gosh, fingers. Hmm. That was useless. You read it. Alright. Dag nabbit. Oh my gosh. I just want to know. What's the, okay, fine. What's this one? Oh. The unburned picture frame? Oh, was that the one with the... Oh, okay. So it was referring to this. Okay, with the date with the 31st. Okay, so I already looked at it. Ugh. Okay, so if we go back to Ocean City. Let me just bring you guys back up. If I go back here. Go here. And go through here. And no. What? 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 Is this lying to me? It's it. The 1860. This one. What day would you like to look at the archives for? This one. Apparently I just skipped over it on accident. The archive doesn't go back that far, but you do find an article about the village's 250th anniversary on October 31st, 1876. It says that the town was founded in 1626 by a man named Fulk Proctor and was considered a nice, if unremarkable little village until traders found the town completely empty in early November 1692, apart from one dark-eyed old man who joined them on their route back to Ocean City. After that, the town remained abandoned and undisturbed due to rumors of a haunting or curse. Spooky. Found it. Good grief. It's fine. We're gonna go back. And we're gonna go back. What is it? It's a maze. You pull up shore, having nearly walked straight into a huge spiderweb while you weren't paying attention. Although I guess some part of you was paying attention. Good job, whatever part that is. You turn and head in another direction and soon find yourself stopped by another big spiderweb. So you turn around and try another direction. Oh, that path ends at a big spiderweb as well. Looks like the attention-paying part of you wasn't paying enough of it to keep you from getting lost in a huge spiderweb maze. Maybe in the future, you should pay attention to these things yourself instead of just delegating. I'm gonna solve the maze! With some careful mental mapping, you eventually manage to navigate your way out of the maze. Somewhere nearby, you hear a chittering noise that is probably the spider equivalent of shucks. Perfect. Okay. I have the code now. Bum, 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 ba, 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 bum, 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 bum. It is oops. Folk. Can't say it's surprising that nobody names their sons Folk anymore. Anyway, the cellar doors are unlocked now. Enter. Hey, look! Someone's chalked a magical ritual circle on the cellar floor. That's ominous. There's a gold pocket watch on this shelf. A shelf full of books so old you can't even parse the titles. Really? None of them? Well, there's one with the word blood in it. That probably means blood, and you're interested in blood. Encyclopedia of blood increases your maximum HP. Perfect. Let me look at that. I'm gonna read that. Dang it. A historical reference text on blood described in the introduction as that new fascination sweeping our veins. What goods were even discovered? Someone's chalked a magical ritual circle. I want to use a gold pocket watch to investigate. The inside lid of the pocket watch is engraved to my son Tom on his 12th birthday. Well, that answers the question of what happened to Tom's watch originally, but in turn raises some additional questions. Since you effectively duplicated the watch by bringing back the one from the future and giving it to Tom, it's probably best to leave this one here. Things could get real weird if you gave Tom this one as well. Okay, you could also just take it with me. Because who brought it here? Someone's chalked a magical ritual on the cellar floor. Mess with it. You find... Oh, hitch in time. You find some chalk on the nearby shelf, erase the circle, and redraw it backwards. That should throw a wrench into someone's plans. Yes, indeed. Good job, me. Well done. So, should I just go back to the future then? So, I got the achievement of the village, which is cool. Hi! Hello. This young lady looks quite a bit like Delia, though a little older. Hello, I'm Dorothy Putnam, Dolly to my friends. Hi Dolly, I'm Waffle Bonnet. Are you related to Delia Putnam? That's right. She was my great aunt, except more greats than that. I thought so. You look just like someone who looks like Delia? What? Never mind. About your nickname, is it just short for Dorothy or is it because of actual dolls? Haha, it's a little both. I make a lot of the souvenir rag dolls we have on sale here. Oh, do you have an interest in historical dolls? That would explain how you know about my great aunt Delia. Oh yeah, it totally would. In that case, yes I do. I've read her old diaries. Apparently the three arms thing took off after she and her friend Patricia got into a squabble of some kind, and a passing traveler helped them make up. They became best friends after that. Oh, that's nice to hear. How did things turn out for Delia and Patricia and the rest of the kids? Did her diary say? Let me think. Great Aunt Delia made a lot of dolls and eventually married a traveling trader. Sometimes she went out on his route with him. Patricia got married to a big six from one of the outlying farms, and they moved north to start a ranch. Tom Danforth became a judge like his pop, and Duty Head Peter became mayor, though it was basically by default. Nothing super interesting, but you know, nothing much was back then. They all did well enough for themselves. Well, that's good. Thanks for the closure. What? Nothing. What's it like being a historical reenactor? Honestly, it sounds kind of boring. It's not so bad. It's easy work, and I take the weekends off to go cut loose in Ocean City with my friends, so it's not like I'm suffocating in this wool frock year-round. Can you imagine? Sheesh. Oh, yeah. See you later, Dolly. Bye. This house has been home to the Putnam family for hundreds of years. Feel free to ask about historical village life. This house is the residence of the Danforth family. Step inside to learn more. Oh, hey. What the bleep? Shelves laden with handmade rag dolls. A somewhat familiar-looking man smiles from behind the counter. What's for sale? There's more. I have 3 of those. I don't need sandwich cream or any of that. Danforth residence has been converted into a gift shop for your convenience. Why not take home a 3-armed rag doll, a style that originated here but became extremely popular statewide in the mid-90s or 1690s. Is this clean yet? This antique altar has been carefully maintained over the years. So much has changed. Spot is all fished out. There's actually a horse here. This is a horse trough, actually. It's a water trough. I don't know why I said that other thing just now. This horse trough is nearly 300 years old. The water is not that old, but you shouldn't drink it anyway. It's for horses. Alright, cool. Nice gazebo. Something nice. The wealthy Proctor family owned the biggest and most conveniently toilet adjacent house in the village. This leads to a little cemetery behind the church. So he was kind of a jerk, but he tried. Nicholas Proctor vanished mysteriously, presumed dead 1692. Nicholas. I don't think we met a Nicholas. Was Nicholas... Wait, was Nicholas... No. I don't know. Okay. This old man looks a little familiar. Hi there. Well, hello. Welcome to Sandwich. My name's Phil Proctor. I'm the mayor here. Any questions you might have about our little historical village, I'd be happy to answer as best I can. I know. They're just like, I guess that happened. Any relation to Peter Proctor? Ah, you must have seen the graves in our cemetery. Yes, that Peter Proctor was my I think it's 5 or 6 greats, grandfather. We don't know much about him, but judging from that headstone, he must have been a character. You could say that, or I assume. Do you know anything about witchcraft? Witchcraft? Nope. No witches around here. We filled the root cellar up with concrete purely because the house's foundation was a little shaky. What's that got to do with nothing? Can I go into your house? I'm sorry, I'd love to show you the place. You got a beautiful tapestry featuring portraits of some of my ancestors and a lot of other historical memorabilia. But you arrived at a bad time. We're doing some renovation and restoration work and it's a real mess inside. That's why I'm standing out here and waiting for the electrician or someone like him. Electrician? I thought you were all 18th century historical reenactors here. Oh, well, yes, technically. But I have a telephone for emergencies, and once a week, after the patrons have left in the evening, we all get together in my parlor to listen to the Loosener's Castor Oil Flakes musical variety hour on the radio. Thanks, talk to you later, I guess. I filled up that. Is this better? No. I guess that's that then. Don't know anything about that. It was just sealed up conveniently. Okay, alright. Well, I did that, but other things. Oh. Did I get enough fish eggs? I still haven't found cheese. Did I get enough fish eggs? Ah, we've already done that. Griffith! Oh, hello again. I got the eggs. Oh, great. Let me just process these and... Oh, oops, I misplaced a decimal. I only needed 0.3 pounds of eggs. Well, now you got plenty of the scoop. You can keep the extra eggs. Hooray. And you'll also need this. Municipal contraption. This odd-shaped tool is City of Porkham stamped on it, leading you to wonder exactly why Rufus has it. And now we just slather you with this foul-smelling jelly. Come back and see me if you need it reapplied. You've been covered in some goo that Rufus assures you is necessary. You suspect that this is just an ordinary rag, but you don't want to hurt Rufus's feelings by asking. Double hooray. What was the point of this again? Well, I can cook them for you. A pinch of lye and some muriatic acid. They're totally edible. I don't want to know how you know that. He whips the glistening eggs together with some chemicals and fries them up over a Bunsen burner for you. Ever been to the ocean at low tide? Imagine frying that smell. Thanks! I still don't know why I'm slathered. What am I doing? No, I don't need anything. He just worsened my stats. Again. I need to go back. What was the point of all this? I don't actually remember what the point of the eggs. I should be going to bed. Yes. I'm so confused. Let me go back to here. Dude, why don't you talk to me? I just want to buy these from you because I can. Do you have... I have grenades. I have 2 of these. Did I buy all of your hats already? Yes. I don't have any messages. Fishing rod's curse not done. Oh, that's right. I can just come back in here for whatever reason. I'm gonna fish you. Let's caught another fish today, and you get the feeling the more fish you help them catch, the happier he'll be. I think on this. That's all I can do. Great. 37 XP. I think that means... You learn that blood was once considered one of the 4 humors, along with dad, shock, and reverence. Okay, I got blood lore, which plus 3 to maximum HP. Yay me. Good job, me. Well done, me. You did it, me. Get more HP. You find a spot next to the window for that horrible potted worm Grady gave you. Ah, it's Deco. Hello, you awful little creature. I have the doll. Traditional 3-armed doll on the top shelf. Must have been left by the previous tenant. I can make food. Can I go to bed? Can I not go to bed? Is that not something I can do? Jessica! You're Jessica. I got that book and possibly also a bachelor's degree in chemicals. I'm not exactly sure. Wow, that sounds like a busy day. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I'm going to bed now. Okay, sleep tight. We're having some trouble pinpointing the next artifact, but we should have it sorted out in the morning. Alright. This is a good place to stop it. This is a good place to stop it. Stop it. Okay. This is the end of the stream. Shadows Over Loathing. We're gonna do it again next week. And you can follow me here at Naebot on Twitch. Naebot, my channel over on YouTube. You can like and subscribe over there. Thanks so much. Thanks for watching. Good night. Goodbye. Fare thee well. Just good night.